budget for spending more on regular gasoline, and now I have to budget for spending more on heating my home.
Diane Moore says she just learned her Citizens Energy bill would increase about $18 a month this winter.
That's considerable. So I'm thinking I probably am going to have to take something else out of the budget. This energy bill is just one more thing to add to all the things that are already going up.
Moore showed us her latest gas bill averaging about $85 a month. The highest, she says, has been about $110 a month in the winter. Citizens Energy says the increase is due to the war in Ukraine and global demand. They estimate the total average natural gas bill for winter will be about $555 compared to $465 last winter. Not only will Hoosiers have to pay more to heat their homes from companies like Citizens Energy, but inflation has caused us all to pay more for things at the grocery store, at the gas pump, leaving many people asking, when will they see relief? For Moore, who works from home, says she's had to rethink how she spends her money.
So I will definitely have to make changes, cut things out that maybe I enjoy for the things that are important for you to live. So it definitely will have an effect on my lifestyle and my life, but that's what you have to do when the economy decides to do what it does.
An economy that has many concerned that inflation is happening too fast and could soon lead to a recession.
Okay, we have figured out some of our technical glitches and have now solved it, so we want to welcome our friends on Facebook tonight. We've been on the WTHR app, so now you can go ahead and comment, and if you've missed it and just joined us, we're talking about inflation tonight. Inflation continues to be high. It's affecting everything that we pay for, food, natural gas. It affects our price at the pump. It affects everything. So what we want to know from you is there something that you shop for in the grocery that is higher now than it was before? Pick one thing that's bothering you about that. Yeah. Is there also something that are you affected by the natural gas increases that we're seeing, the pain at the pump that we're seeing? There's obviously all of us, Angela, are impacted by this.
It's everywhere you turn.
Right.
Like for me, you budget a certain amount for gas, and so when it reaches that $4 limit and goes over it, and you stare down $60, $70
right.
for a full tank. Right. I'm blessed to be able to put a full tank in, but then that's not what I budgeted for, you know? Right. And so there are, all of those things. So the natural gas up $80 to $100 this winter.
Gosh.
Remember, it was up a good 20, 30%.
Sure was.
Last winter compared to the year before.
Right.
So now you're staring down 30, 40% over what you were used to paying a couple of years ago, just coming out of the pandemic when everyone's, been hit hard to begin with.
We did a story on the news yesterday where it was suggested that you turn your thermostat down 10 degrees.
Yeah, that's a lot.
To get like a 10% savings. I don't know what you set your, thermostat at home during the winter, but let's just say you set it at 65.
I was 65, but 55 would be
55
hard.
Would be really
That would be
cold.
hard. Yeah.
Unless you're at Sean Ash's house.
Sean Ash, yeah. Yeah. Oh, am I allowed to break a little news?
Please do.
He's coming back soon.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
That is so
I won't give you
great.
the exact date, but it's in a few days.
Yeah.
We're super excited.
We are so excited. And when Sean gets back, we're going to be talking a lot more about him, but we're really happy about that.
You brought Sean up, so I thought I'd deliver a little bit of good news to balance the inflation.
Good. I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad you did. All right, we're going to get back to Angela's forecast since many of you missed it because of our technical glitches. We'll get to that in a moment, but I want to show you what happened with the Smiley morning show pumpkin drop today. It's always one of our favorite moments around this time of year. I want to go ahead and show you a little video so you can enjoy it at home. Check this out. Oh, there is nothing like dropping a big gourd off of a crane and having the kids go and pick up the pieces. I mean, this is such a fun idea. Smiley Morning Show, they always throw quite a party there. This was the WZPL pumpkin drop that was at Perry Crossing in Plainfield today. They dropped a couple of those huge pumpkins, and we were talking about on the early evening news how fun it is to see the kids run out there, scoop up the big pieces of pumpkin, and then probably try to convince mom and dad, I want to take this home.
Yeah, Smiley's actually pretty smart because he doesn't have to clean this mess up. Because the kids get out there, they clean it all up. Right. They say, see you later, Perry Crossing. They cleaned it all up. There's nothing left behind for us to do.
And you've attended this in Hamilton County, right?
Yeah, they did it several years ago, probably 10 at Hamilton Town Center. And it was like these students on fall break. Kids were on fall break, kids were young, and yeah, we got up and went and they played music and they do their show there live. It really is a fun time.
Oh, it's such a great party. So well done, Smiley, dropping the big gourds there on the parking lot and having the kids go out there. That is a lot of fun. All right, so before we get to Angela, want to just mention some of the folks that are joining us on our social media platforms tonight at 10. Mitzi is with us. Teresa is reacting to the Sean news saying, yay, hurry up, Sean, we miss you. Danielle is joining us tonight. We've got Darwin. Sin is with us tonight. We've got Faith joining us tonight. Ralph saying I'm with Angela on gas prices.
Yeah, it's one of those things, because so if you feel like you've set your budget and it hits hard, because that's not one thing, especially if you have to drive to work or wherever. It's non-negotiable. Like, I bought a $5 bag of chips today at the Kroger. Wow. I probably won't be buying the chips again because I feel like that's twice as much as I used to pay for a bag of chips. So that I know I can put back and I don't need. Right. But gas, it really hits hard. And to heat your home. Those are things that you have to have.
Who's getting a raise at 8 to 10% more now than they were last year? Like, how many people are getting that? People are having to skimp and cut back in their fun budgets, if you will. In fact, the woman that was talking to Karen today in that story that we just played, she was talking about how she loves to go to movies, may not be able to do that now because she can't afford to do so.
Because she's spending more to heat her home and fill up her gas tank. So I just wish there was a way that we could get this under control. Yeah, I think a lot of people do. So, all right, so again, for our crowd that missed the beginning forecast and are wondering about Friday, how's it looking? Grab the jacket tomorrow morning. We'll be middle and upper 30s early in the morning, 54 with some sunshine at noon. Highs tomorrow 60 to 65, mix of sun and clouds. We will get a little weak boundary come in that will increase the clouds Friday night, early Saturday. Might have a few sprinkles during that time frame. And then upper 50s, low 60s. Saturday, middle and upper 60s for highs Sunday, and then coldest of the season early next week. Might be cold enough for the first freeze of the season. So we'll be on the lookout for that. And we're going to talk about the fire danger. So if you were kind of like, what do you mean a red flag warning? What is that? I got the alert on my phone. We're going to talk about that at 11. Okay, good. So we've got a lot to talk about tonight. We've got that weekend forecast. We'll look ahead to next week. We've got the big story tonight that we're going to be talking about, and a lot more when we join you tonight at 11 o'clock over on 13. Thanks for joining us tonight at 10. Good night.